Hello. Hang on just a second. I had everything ready to go and then my stomach started growling again, so I had to go to the bathroom real quick. But it should be good now. I just want to do a quick audio check. I see that Boya is already here. Phil, what's up? Nico. Oh my god, Nico, we have an impossible task, but I know we can do it. Let me see. Yes, it has begun. Hey everybody. Just gonna check the audio real quick. And then we'll get started. I think it could be a little bit louder. Gonna go there. Okay. Yeah, so we have to post episode 4 on Thursday. So we have maybe 2.5 days 2.5 days to do an entire episode, but here's what we got so far on episode 4. It's not too bad. Some of the line art has started. This panel here could probably go. Then we're gonna work on this one right now, which is probably the most complicated panel. And it's probably the only one with a big elaborate background. So okay, I'm gonna shut myself up from the. I'm listening to myself. Okay. All right. Okay, yeah, let's just get started on this. I try to keep the backgrounds to a minimum this episode, because that's what took the longest. I mean, obviously. Yeah, so the minimum is 15 for comedy. But ours is twice that for some reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 28 panels. The other ones are, about the same, close to 30. If we just changed genres, right now, we'd be good. We'd be solid. We wouldn't even have to do any more episodes, because we've hit the 30 panel quota, and the third episode's coming out tomorrow, and it's already uploaded and scheduled. So if we just switch over to drama, then we're good. We don't have to worry. But because we're in comedy, we have to do 6 episodes and 15 panel minimum. So yeah, that's the real issue there. If we could, like, I don't know, man. I think the art is gonna have to just drop a little bit, like a lot. It's not gonna be as pretty as the other ones, but that's what we're gonna have to do. It just has to be done. And then yesterday, I just kind of focused on doing all the promo stuff, because I haven't done any sort of promotion of the comic. I mean, I've done the poster and I posted up the announcement and stuff, but like after the episode is out, I didn't really tell anybody about that, except for like close friends know about it, and the people that like go through my Instagram stories. I posted it there, but that's like maybe like 100 people. So yeah, so if push comes to shove, we're just gonna have to push the date a little bit, because these dates are just my my own deadlines. Basically, like, if it comes down to anything, we just have to upload these 3 by the 15th. But it's really just me that is that wants to release it Tuesday and Thursday. So if it comes down to like an emergency level where we're not going to get these done unless it's on the 15th, then just that's what we're going to have to do. But right now, the goal is just to get it out on Thursday. But yeah, it's all just my own deadlines. I guess it doesn't really matter too much, because like the main reason I wanted to do it is to earn the reader's trust of like, hey, I'm gonna release it at this time, and that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, not many people are reading anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't have to kill myself over it. Yay, Della's here. How are you doing, Della? Yeah, I promised Nico that I wouldn't burn out until after the contest, so we're gonna burn out afterwards. That's the plan. And I can't wait for that. I can't wait to just like not do anything for a little bit. But actually, I've already I told some clients that I can get started as soon as the contest is done. So I'm probably gonna go right into commissions, but I'll gladly do commissions at this point. That sounds like a luxury right now. Like I feel like after this, after the comic jam and after the contest, I can do anything. Like art wise, yeah, nothing's like a real big challenge anymore. Nothing's gonna top this. Yeah, keep the fire going until it's gone. It's completely died out. It's going good. The comic is going. I mean, we have a Mission Impossible here, because we've only got maybe 2.5 days to do a full episode. I mean, it's not impossible if we just speed right through it, but it's kind of a shame because I feel like this is the episode I was looking forward to. It's the one with my favorite character, Natasha, Betty's best friend. She's like maybe the most important character after Betty, and like this is like a pretty important episode. So, but then like we're probably gonna have to rush it, you know. And I guess that's fine. That's just the reality. Yeah, I'm gonna take a long break. There's like so many games that I started that I'm eager to get back to. And just like, I mean, I took a long break from movies, but then I kind of, I want to just watch a movie or something too. I can finally take a shower. Yeah, so many things. Sounds tempting. What are you talking about, Boya? The burnout sounds tempting. Yeah. It's like I'm getting a little bit better at like backgrounds. I was about to say nutty. The craziest thing about this comic is how many backgrounds we do. Like, we shouldn't be doing that. Like in a webtoon. The way that, like, the amount of establishing shots and like full body drawings of Betty, like most people just stick to like close-ups because that's the easiest thing to draw. But like we have many full body shots, many backgrounds, and like big establishing shots. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Not recommended. I think we've reached the last of them though. We're not gonna do anything too elaborate for these other 3 episodes. There's still gonna be big shots like that, but not one after the other. It's gonna be mostly just like one of those shots per episode. Oh yeah, the break is very tempting. There's so many, basically like almost every hour or so I want to quit. Like like every hour or so I'm just like I think I'm just gonna drop it and not do it. But I'm gonna keep moving on, keep trucking forward. Cause it would just be, I'm thinking about like my past self, not just me of like a little kid, but like just a couple months ago, like in January when I started this idea. Like it would just be such a waste of time if I just dropped everything, because I did spend like a good 4 months on this project. It'd be a shame to just drop it all right now. Plus I got people relying on me too, like I've got Nico on my team, and I think the readers want to see what happens too. So yeah, I do like they call it bumping the lamp, which is like going above and beyond, like going a little bit further, or just really like pushing the art and just having like a visual feast, you know, because why else would you do it? Like that's the whole point of like a visual medium, is to enjoy the art. So yeah, I do like having, if we just had more time, I really wish the whole comic would look as good as the first 3 episodes. Yeah, Nico, so like I did a couple of these panels. I think we're just gonna have to keep them as they are. Like, it's very rough. I can show you an example. It's gonna look like this. Like that's very rough. I was gonna go back and polish it a bit, but I think we're just gonna have to keep it like this. And I'm just gonna have to accept it, because we do not have time to be tweaking any, like as soon as I put a line down, that's what we're keeping, because I don't have any time to go in there and tweak anything. I could tweak them last minute, but like as of now, we just have to accept whatever we have. So I will send you these. I'll turn them into gray like how I usually do, and then send them over as soon as I'm done with this panel here. And something idiotic too that I did in the first 2 episodes is like I put every little thing on separate layers. Like for example, like this little blender I would put on a separate layer, or like a whole folder, and it had its own flats layer. Yeah, that's too much. Like, it takes too long to go through all those folders to color everything, because yeah, it's insane. Like, I only did that because I thought, like, oh, if I wanted to move this blender like a little bit to the left, I have the freedom to do that. And no, it's not worth it at all. I'm just gonna draw everything on one layer, so that, you know, we can color it all much easier. Yeah, it's not the end of the world if I just, you know, drop the project. Like, I'd really only be disappointing myself if I did that. Yeah, it's gonna be rough, which is sad because I really wanted this chapter to look nice, because it's the one I was looking forward to. But yeah, that's just what's gonna happen. That's why, like, I kind of there's been a delay, because I've been doing panels from the last episode, because there's some panels on that one that I want to take time on. So I went to the last episode, and I did a couple panels over there. I guess, like, on my downtime, which is, there's no downtime, but yeah, I just kind of started working on that one, because you draw a little bit differently when you actually want to draw. So, like, there's some panels that I want to look a little bit nicer, like I took more time on it. So yeah, some panels are done in episode 6, and then episode 5 is probably the most, like, nothing is done in that one. I'm a little bit worried about 5. I think 5 is gonna look the crappiest out of the whole thing, because yeah, I maybe that can be like the joke episode, because we're gonna have, like, the least amount of days. You think we have a little amount of days for 4? 5 is gonna be even worse. But yeah, Clip Studio is really nice, boy. I would recommend it. It's got a lot of different like built-in features. Like, the 3D stuff is great. The all the brushes and stuff. Like, every little thing in this picture I found. I mean, like, this kitchen is one asset, and then I can take a little bit of time to show this kitchen. Just just make sure this camera is locked in. So this is the entire. It's a little bit of like, most of this kitchen, it was already there, and then I just added some stuff. This stuff you won't even, I mean, you do see this stuff in other panels because I changed the perspective. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's kind of just like Sims. You can just move every little thing you want. It's very convenient to know like the spatial relation of like, you know, if Betty's here and Natasha's here, and if you're going for like this angle here, what would, you know, be the spatial relation. So very, very nice, very convenient. Yeah, I'm pretty like I'm very into the 3D stuff because I think it helps you become a better artist too if you understand like 3D space. Can add some depth into your drawings. Yeah, so they don't allow any editing. Like even I forgot to add a description for my first episode, but I'm not gonna touch anything until the contest is over, because I think even that counts as editing. And like, I'm a little bit disappointed with my thumbnail. I feel like it could have been zoomed in just a tad bit more, because it is kind of zoomed out where it just kind of looks like Skittles. Like you don't really know what the image is if you look at my thumbnail, because I wish it was just a little bit more zoomed in. But I can't edit the thumbnail or the description or anything. So yeah, once it's uploaded, that's it. And they did say, like, because a lot of people made that mistake, they're a lot more lenient on that rule, but I'm not gonna push it. I'm just gonna leave it, because it's not too big of a deal. Those are things I could fix. There's a couple things in episode 1 that are just technical mistakes that I don't think anyone notices, but yeah, there's a few technical mistakes that I was like, oh shoot, I should have fixed that. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave it until the contest is done. Yeah, well, the a creator thought she was gonna get disqualified for editing spelling errors, and then she contacted Webtoon, and then a couple other people contacted Webtoon because they did the same thing where they changed spelling errors. So Webtoon was like, alright, like you can change spelling errors, but try to keep it at a minimum, or you know, like I don't know if you if they have the ability to see like if we edited our pages. Like probably. Do they have like a a system to check like the previous versions before we edited, you know, like be interested to know. Yeah, Andy burn. I was checking. I was trying to avoid saying Andy burn, but boy, I just said it in the comments. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't think she's disqualified though. They got it all sorted out. You see, this camera should be on a different layer, because oh no, there are no dialogues in this panel. It's just a big establishing shot. Yeah, I'm just gonna draw it. The only time that could have been useful, and we ended up not doing it, I'm talking about like having things in the background or like little objects be on separate layers. The most recent one was when Betty was doing her laundry. We had everything on one layer, like the entire background was on one layer, and then when I had to move the clothesline in front of her, I had to kind of crop everything out, and that would have been useful to just like move the layer on top of the other one, but no, I had to crop it all out. It wasn't too much work, but yeah, that's the very rare case of that even happening. It's more so like a client thing. Like if you're working for a client and they're like, could you move this camera a little bit closer to the cabinet or something like that, then you could easily like, okay, I'll just grab this layer and then scooch it over, instead of like, now if that happens, I'm gonna have to redraw this cupboard behind this countertop behind the camera because I didn't draw that. And so, you know, I guess it's more of a client thing where you just want to make sure everything is easily or like flexible to edit. Oh, okay. I was wondering what webtoon probably has all the stats and everything of what the creators are up to, because I'm a little bit nervous. I scheduled the third episode up and then I edited that one, but I think I should be okay because technically it hasn't been uploaded yet. It's just been scheduled to upload. Alright, we're almost done with the background here. I think we are done, right? We got everything. Yeah. That's everything. Alright. Yeah, not too bad. Let me just drop Betty and Tasha. I can move on. Nico and Boya, are you guys you're working on stuff right now too? Your arts has been getting so good. And you're drawing a lot. Are you like me where I draw I draw in my downtime too, like even if I'm working on stuff, like I'm drawing for work, I still draw on my own time just for fun, which is ridiculous. But yeah, I do that too. You have comic brain rot right now and making character designs. Nice. I cannot wait for that duck comic. Krakatoa. I'm excited too to just start developing Ukmenru and Space Together, because I've learned so much from Nuttyland of what not to do and just what to be prepared for. Because I do not want this feeling of doing last minute things anymore. Like I want to have everything prepared and ready before the release date. Because it's like the worst feeling of like, did I miss anything? Like, is it ready? Like, that's a really terrible feeling. Like, it's kind of fun when it's like this series is pretty spontaneous, so like that could be fun to just be like, whatever is done, I'm just gonna put it out there. So, but yeah, the perfectionist in me is like is always thinking like, what if there's something I missed, which is really annoying, like that feeling. Working on your fan comic. Yeah. Your fan comics are always great. Oh, you're working on a side quest comic. Okay. That's always good too. Yeah, I kind of feel bad because I announced all these comics and then this new comic is just completely random. Like no one was expecting this. So like I get it if it's not earning any hype because I just announced it like a few weeks ago. So whereas the other two comics I've like been slowly building up, like working on them. Oh shoot, sorry if that was really loud. Yeah, I mean, you're probably like thinking, this is what you should not do. Seeing like how crazy the scheduling stuff is. It was never supposed to be this crazy. If you looked at my past like planned schedules and stuff, you'll see like, oh, that's actually, that's a decent amount of time to work on something. Like I gave myself a lot of time, but the mistake is just not doing it or putting it on hold. Like I can't believe in April, when I'm supposed to be like super like knee deep in the comic, I took on some client work. Like I did some commissions. And then of course in March, the whole month was doing the comic jam. So there's things like that where, I mean, I don't regret doing comic jam. I think if I had the choice to choose again, of joining comic jam or just working on Nuttyland, I would still choose comic jam because I think that experience was like worthwhile, and I got to meet you guys. So I don't regret doing it, but just in hindsight, taking on more than you can chew is a big you probably shouldn't do that. the mic pop. This mic is pretty sensitive. Like when I was testing it out, like just like a teeny tiny, like if I just even bump, it pops like a really loud. Yeah, it that comes from experience of like knowing how fast you are, or just realistically knowing if you could do something in that amount of time. That's what helped with the comic jam too. I was just like, okay, realistically, this amount of panels with that amount of characters, like could I do that in a week? Like looking at this, can I do, from what we have right here, can we do this in 2.5 days? And I think we could. It just would have to look kind of worse than the other ones. And like I'm even looking like, okay, this panel and this panel, they can be reused. Like we can just do one of these, and then these two panels here are from previous episodes, so that's another reuse. And this is the poster, so we have that one done. And so I'm just kind of going through the math of like, can we do this? And I'm gonna help with the flats and the shading too, so like now I'm just gonna be completely focused on finishing this episode. my sister was like, I never know how to do the flats on her shoelaces because it's always just scribbles. Yeah, that's fine. No one's gonna be looking at the shoes. I think Betty's done. Do you guys like drawing clothes? Because I feel like that's the biggest weakness of mine is I always keep my clothes or my wardrobe choices like very minimalistic when it comes to like designing characters. Boy, it says she hates drawing wrinkles and folds. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. That's why like my characters always just kind of wear skin tight clothes. I know, I thought you were screaming at me. Yeah. Boy, I was raging. Like I see like so many other webtoons that have so many like cute outfits, or they're very into like putting their characters in all these different clothes. Like almost every, like if it's a different day, they have like their character in something completely different. And then we have Betty, who wears like the same outfit for 20 years. She's not wearing the same clothes. She has different sized overalls and different sized shirts, but they look the same. And it's mostly because I don't have time to think of all these cute outfits. I would love to, but that would take like maybe another 3 months. Plus, I'm not like naturally good at like selecting clothes to look like stylish clothes that would look nice together. I'd have to do like a bunch of research on the internet and see what, and pick up all these like cute outfits. Same overalls, different shirts. Yeah, she only has the striped shirt from when she's like very little, like when she's like 9 years old, and then she just wears the same t-shirt for the rest of the. Yuning's here. What's up, Yuning? I don't think you've ever made it into one of my streams. When wrinkles and folds are like maths. All math. Yeah, I did see some pretty good YouTube videos that helped with folds. So they kind of helped, but I forgot it all. And I just went back to skin tight clothes. Yeah, I can't even dress myself properly too. That's why all my old comics, they're always just in t-shirt and jeans, because that's what I wear. So it's not until later that I was like, that I'm into like putting my characters in in cute outfits, or just have a little more thought or intention with all the clothes that they wear. You're just gonna watch until you get food. Sounds like a plan. Originally I was gonna have this whole stream just be me uploading stuff on my socials because I still have to do that. And this is kind of a good time to post stuff, so I do have like the Instagram and Twitter stuff scheduled, so it's probably posted right now, 11:40. I'm just gonna check it that. I'm gonna check it. Yep, it's just uploaded now. Ain't that nice? It's like I have a little assistant. I wish every social media does that, where you can just schedule your post. But I still have to do. I'm gonna drop Threads and Blue Sky and Kara, and there's another one, but I'm gonna drop those ones because it just takes a lot of time to do all of them when there's only like maybe a few, like 2 people on there. Dari Games, what's up? I was not expecting you. Dari, I did like a very, very old commission for. That was ages ago. But yeah, nice to see you. And then we like talked about Minecraft story mode, and I watched your playthroughs, because I got the itch of I really miss Minecraft story mode, and I'm gonna do more fan art with Jesse and Petra maybe after this. But yeah, good to see you. You got the instant notif. Nice. Yeah, I yesterday I put together a bunch of promotional stuff, and then they're just all scheduled out, so I don't have to worry about all that junk. Because I wish someone could just do it for me. I really don't like putting all that stuff together and like thinking of what to say or what would be interesting. I'm not. I was gonna say something very chains like yeah, get back to work, boya, or something like that, but yeah, that'd be fun if we played Minecraft together. Minecraft. Yeah, I was thinking of doing some kind of Minecraft story mode specific things, because I think the only time I drew them was when I did like the Telltale games, like all the female characters from Telltale games. But I had some ideas of doing just Jesse and Petra, so that would be fun. And I haven't seen the Minecraft movie. I haven't had the chance to go to the theaters to watch anything. Been so busy with the comic. I think that's it. I think we're good on this. I don't know what she's holding in her hands here. Let's just make it a cucumber. Some kind of... There. Let's just paint him gray. And then ship him out to Nico. I know, I should have just... I did that with the Comic Jam, where I just converted the 3D assets into lines, and that was a lot quicker. But for Nuttyland, I guess I wanted to keep the backgrounds more organic looking, so I just drew them. Yeah, it's not very smart, but I did it anyway. I mean, if you think about it, converting the 3D background into lines, I still have to go in there and tweak them and edit it quite a bit. So I'm not saving too much time by drawing it by hand, or just tracing over it. So yeah, it probably takes around the same amount of time. It's just a different look. I like how it looks a little bit more when I can control every line. All right, that's done. And then the background is just... Oh, let's merge these. Yeah, I'm a little bit try-hard. I admit. Some stuff makes sense, like, to get like a better outcome, and then I admit some things are just like, bro, you could have just done this and it would have been much easier. So I'm like figuring out a lot of things to speed up my workflow. And the Comic Jam help with that, and this help with that. So I feel like I could do anything that, like, it kind of just changed my entire perspective of getting art done these past few months. Because I spent like maybe an entire year on projects that are way easier than this, and now I'm thinking back on them and I'm like, why did it take me that long to do like those projects? And they're like fan art things, you know? So like I feel like I could do way more now. and seeing like other artists, like their efficiency is motivating too. Like, I don't know how Boya gets so much done on like a professional level. Like her stuff looks super high quality. Now I'm just kissing boys butt. But yeah, there's a lot of people in the Discord group that are just super efficient. I'd like to challenge you to be a mentor instead of the artist. Ooh, I would love that. So I don't have to technically, I can just kind of be the manager, and I don't have to. Yeah, now that would entice me to come back to do the comic jam for sure. I have like some kind of authority now because we won. That's included in the perks of winning the comic jam. Alright, I'm gonna color some of these things just to help out Nico and my sister, because I don't want to just give them this big ass background and not help them out. Just gonna separate these objects a bit. Yeah, that should be good. Oh, and I have the reference, so I can just pull it up. You should put Boya and Nico for mentor. They've done enough. They've made enough arts. And they've done many comics and fan comics. I say they're totally qualified. Nico says he wouldn't do well mentoring because he's so disorganized. I mean, I don't see how disorganized you are. I've only gotten like the most hardworking, like especially like your turnaround time or your like response time is. Some people take a long time to respond back or get work done, but I have zero complaints about you. I've only done freaky shit. Yeah, we gotta wow Yuning first. But hopefully by the end of this year we'll see Nico's comic. Yuning's pet peeve. Oh, pet peeve video. I'm interested in seeing that. I'm interested in seeing Yuning's her friend video that she's working on, because I feel like I have the same feeling of like, that's why I joined the comic jam, is because I just wanted more friends. So it sounds pretty like pathetic, but that's the truth. I just wanted more art friends to kind of share the loneliness that you feel when you're an artist. wanted to share that baggage, or like ease the baggage a little bit so that I'm not so on my own. Yeah, let's go, Nico. Let's get those comics out. Dari has trouble creating panels for his comics. Yeah. I'm itching to get back to like the paged comics, because like this one is purely the vertical format, and the Comic Jam was in a vertical format. So I really miss like the artistic form of like making a page look like real nice with the panel choices, because that's like a whole different medium. It's still a comic, but it's a different style. Oh god, I gotta remember what I was doing here. I was looking for the camera. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that video. I want to see why, or I feel like it's gonna be very, very relatable. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Yeah, storyboarding would help with that, with like figuring out how much you could squeeze in a panel. Because yeah, sometimes you squeeze too much in a panel where it would overwhelm readers. Keeping it simple and so that the clarity is what's most important. I forgot who said it, but like clarity is more important than cool. Like if something is cool, if you're just doing it to be like, whoa, look at this, then that's not as important as just like informing the audience of what's important in this panel. Like that's more important. Like for example, this panel here is just a big establishing shot, but it's to establish where two characters are, and like the placement of the cameras too. And you see one character is making a meal, and then another character is just kind of lounging around. So you get like a lot of information just with this one panel. And you see, obviously you see Natasha's apartment for the first time. So it's a new location. There's a lot of like a lot of information in just this one panel. Wouldn't it be nice to just have the flats that are gonna be the flats, so that my sister doesn't have to. Yeah, I'm just gonna help her out a little bit with this one, instead of making it gray and then having to come back and do it. I'm just gonna do what color it's gonna be. I feel like this one could be. Oh, Nico almost lost all his art friends because of his stalker. That sucks. That sucks. There is a part where it does feel kind of nice to make a bunch of new friends, and like you kind of know which ones are like your true homies, when like which ones that stuck around, you know. Message retracted. Yuning said something. Yuning said something and it was retracted. Yeah, overthinking is the hurdle mostly. Like once you shut that part of your brain off, you can do so many things. Because I always think like art is just a bunch of decision making, and it just depends on how quick you could make choices of like are you just gonna sit there and like consider this or that, or are you just gonna like place down a line and then decide where you're gonna put the next line? Yeah, everyone struggle with the panel limits. Yeah, what was it? I want to know. I see it. Oh, you just misread. Okay. Yeah, come back after dinner if I'm still here. Yeah, we'll see you later, Yuning. I will try to join the Wednesday one. I always miss that one, but this week I'm gonna try to get up early. We'll catch you later. Thanks for joining in. What's that? Is that a line? It is a line. Oh no. I guess I should have done this rug first. Alright, almost done here. I guess I could kind of use Tasha's color palette since it is her apartment. Gosh, I'm getting kind of hungry too. I just started. Actually, I think it's been like an hour. Yeah, it's been like 2 hours. Time goes by really fast when you're streaming. Okay, yeah, but I really gotta ship these out to Nico. He's been waiting to start on the shading. And Nico did a great job on the dang it, I did it again, didn't I? But Nico did a great job on the background for Betty's room. I mean, I think that was Nico, because my sister was at a horse show that day. And then I gotta recolor the camera because I keep coloring over it. Yeah, so you did color Betty's room. And I kept most of your colors, so yeah, that was nice. I mean, if I could just kill that part of my brain, I would just accept any colors that you and my sister put down. I was just like, you know, leave it as that and be good with it. But you know how it is, like, you have a specific color in mind. It's never gonna align with the when you're working on a team. Definitely for the comic gem, it was a lot easier to just accept like what colors. Like, I don't think I changed any of the flats for that one, because you were the one. Yeah, you were the one that chose the color palette. So yeah, we just stuck closely to your color palette. Okay, actually, I was supposed to go upload something on Twitter a second ago. I'm gonna do that real quick, and then I'll get back to this. Just so that I don't forget. Okay, just a second. I'm gonna go upload the thing on Twitter. It's already uploaded on Instagram, but I'm just gonna do it on Twitter too. Because you can only upload 4 photos at a time on Twitter. Oh boy. Okay, posted. Yeah, Della's, I was gonna say, Yuning left like 10 minutes ago. That's okay. It's okay, if you can't comment as much. All right. Just doing something real quick. All right. Tonks is here. Yeah, sorry, I was posting stuff, so I'll get back to it now. Alright. I just had to post something on Twitter. It's the same thing. It's the same post I did on Instagram. It's just I couldn't schedule this one because for some reason when you're posting more than 4 photos on Twitter, they don't let you schedule the post, which is weird. Phil, I saw you earlier and then yeah, you dipped out. I'm glad you're back. Yeah, thanks. I'm trying to get more efficient at them, at backgrounds. It's mostly the 3D backgrounds. It really helps speed up the process. And then like recently I've just been like trying to get a lot faster at shading the backgrounds, because you don't have to do much. I had like such a elaborate process at the beginning of like the first 2 episodes, and then the third one I finished pretty quick because I just instead of like painting every background like with like a gouache brush, I just do like a simple gradient and that's it, because when you add that grain texture, you're pretty much adding that kind of texture that I'm looking for, so it's kind of a waste of time to try to get that painterly look, because no one's gonna see it really. Okay, what's left? We just got the fridge and then this wall. Just knock that out. Oh, I'm gonna have to look at what's going on in the Discord server. All right. Should be good for now. Alright, let's move on. I'm gonna add some I'm gonna finish these out so that I can send them over to Nico. You need some moral support. You can do it, Della. How far are you at, and what do you have to do still? Sometimes it helps to just reassist or refresh on like what's already done and then what do I have to do. You had to get 33 drawings completed in like a week. Holy smokes. Dang. Yeah, good luck with that. And you seem like you already gotten all of them or close to all of them done. Whoops. Just a little bit of cleanup and then I'll have to just send it over. Yeah, I really wish I could take more time on this episode specifically, but it's okay. Most people would not notice the dip in the quality. I think once we add in Nico's shades and the colors, I think people will just scroll on past. I think it'll look fine. So Nico, you gotta carry this episode. No pressure. Okay. It's not too bad. Now that a little bit of cleanup, it's looking okay. Oh, what? Hang on. Okay. I don't know what's what anymore. There we go. Yeah, instead of gray, I'm just gonna help you guys out just a little bit. Why not? Just take a second. Maybe the paint bucket would just be better for this. Yeah. done and done. Let's go with the pink, not too pink. Okay, that one's good. Next. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, let's get this one done. Oh my god. I think I did this panel when I was very tired and delirious. But whatever. We're just gonna color it. I don't wanna. I don't have time to redo it. And it looks fine. It looks perfectly okay. You guys are all talking about school. Okay, I'll let you guys talk. I'll just focus on finishing this. Sorry, I don't have time to read. I'll go back and read them. I just finished this one. I'm already almost there. Yeah, let's just do it so that we have to wait till for my sister to finish these. No, this one's gotta be blue. Alright. Yeah, let's just finish this one. Let's start with Betty. Hang on, why did I drop Betty as if she was... This is different hair. Hang on. Messed up. Okay, let me see what's going on in the chat. There's a lot of... Oh, Dari has to go. Yeah, let's chat again soon. I'm happy that you were here. Yeah, be sure to check out Nuttyland. I think it should be right up your alley. But I'll catch you later. You guys talked a lot about... So, Nico has 2 fat cats. Okay. Yeah, you guys gonna have to share some pictures. Let me just give her the tiny pigtails. That's fine. Why is it so soft? Whatever. Why is it so soft looking? The brush. I'm surprised Tonks was here for a second and Dari. Because Tonks is my sister and Dari must have came from Instagram, so because I'm not posting the link to the stream anywhere other than the Discord. So some people are finding the stream just through... Yeah, I don't know how actually. They must have just found it through the YouTube. I'll have to ask her how she saw that I was... She must be subscribed to me, so... Oh no, what's going on? Oh, no. Oh, that's the saddest. Oh no. Just a bunch of sad news. Feels like Della's got character development too. Yeah. Yeah, I'm always going back to this. I'm always sad when coworkers leave, but when it's such a when you know they're like better than the job, you do kind of feel it's like a bittersweet, because you're like, yeah, you've got better opportunities out there. You're rooting for your ex coworker to go explore something else. Oh my god. I think we're gonna have to take a quick break because my stomach is hurting again. I'll be back though. Give me like 10 to 15 minutes. But I gotta go to the bathroom. Yeah, let me write. BRB. Okay, gotta go. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I don't know why it's happened twice now, but I have all these tummy problems when I'm on stream. Feeling a lot better now. Oh yeah, when I was on the toilet, I was looking through the Discord, and oh my god, what Phil's like rant? What's going on? I didn't have time to fully read it, but I'll go back, and I think Phil's been feeling very stressed in life, and he had to rant about it. I feel ya, brother. Let's just give him some words of encouragement. I think he's feeling like he's gotten too much going on in his life. And he's also has explosive diarrhea. Yeah, what is that? Is that something that's been going on? And Nico and Boy are talking about freelance work. Yeah, there's like ups and downs to freelance. It's like being your own boss. That's what's as long as you have management skills, then you should be fine. But if you're kind of bad at, managing or staying on task and stuff, then yeah, it can get really overwhelming real quick. Because there's a time I just did a bunch of commissions, and it just kept agreeing to do more and more, and I felt trapped. So yeah, Nico, if you ever want to take on, like, start doing freelance, just take on as much as you can, or just know how much you can handle, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And I think you should be doing fine. Yeah, it's probably the stress. The stress is probably just and I do get like a little bit nervous doing the streams, so like maybe that's just some of my anxiety inside my body. But or maybe it's just what I eat this morning. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's not too bad though, boy, if you want to just grab your most recent artworks and just slap it together onto a thing. I can show you how mine looks. Even though I'm not taking commissions at the moment. yeah, I just kept it very simple like this. A couple of artworks. This one is an example of like colored sketch, and these are how sketches look like, and then a finished piece with the background. Yeah. Just kept it simple. And those artworks on there are pretty old too. I should probably update that. But eventually you reach a point where if you're lucky, you just have like a few clients that come back every once in a while, so that you don't have to deal with like new clients every single day, because that's the I guess I wouldn't. Yeah, I was just gonna say the annoying part. That's the, or not the annoying. What's a better word? I guess scary part, or like when you're working with strangers and you don't really know whether to trust them or not, or I guess worrying part, because like when you eventually we all have like clients that you trust and they just come back every once in a while. That's what like the ideal kind of place you want to be. Because just recently on a funny little not funny, but a very odd message I saw on DeviantArt. Every time I go on DeviantArt I see something weird, but someone messaged me on DeviantArt, was like, hey, could you draw, and then they just like had like someone's name, like, could you draw like someone's name from like a very specific city, like blank blank Georgia, wearing like a pink tight cat suit and dressed as like Jill Valentine or something from Resident Evil. I was like, what? And I looked it up, and I think that was like a real person. Like he was asking me to draw like a real woman from like a real city dressed as Jill Valentine in a cat suit. And I was like, see, those are the type of messages you can just straight up ignore when you have like a client list that you can just go back to. You don't have to deal with those type of potential clients. Because back then, when I'm just gonna do if someone wants a commission, I'll just like try to make it work, you know. Yeah, I don't have to do that anymore, which is nice. Oh, let's just add some threads real quick and then just arrived just in time for the creepy story. Yes, perfect. Yeah, maybe it was just in a pink, it was very specific, like pink cat suit with a zipper in the middle. And I don't know how I could draw that and also make her look like Joe Valentine. There's too many prompts. Like, I mean, obviously I'm not gonna draw a real person, but there were too many prompts in general. It's like impossible. Phil's going off. He went off on Discord. Now he's going off in the chat. I don't. What's going on? Are you alright, Phil? Oh no! Don't. Yeah, Reddit sounds like a even more wild than DeviantArt. Yeah. when you say on the com sheet like you don't do gore, but they still they're still asking you to draw it. That's weird. Yeah, I know. It's like it's really sad when artists like sell themselves so short like that. Yeah. Like I've been there. I've drawn some things that I wasn't 100% comfortable with, but I was like, I could use the money. So yeah, I've been there. And yeah, some of like when you're starting off, you put your prices super low. I like that I love that you that Basil is commissioning you. That's awesome. And the little picture you drew of him, you guys driving past each other. Yeah, Phil, I think you need some rest. I know that there's a lot going on in your life. But what's the phrase? Sleep is the best medicine or something. Oh my god, no, Della, you gave someone free art. Oh. Dang. That's the worst feeling. Someone did get away with free art. I drew like I drew Vi from Arcane in like lingerie, and it's one of my most popular posts on social media. But that was a commission or what do you call it? A request from someone, and then they just bailed because I kind of asked. I mean, this is what you shouldn't do too, but like I asked if it was okay to get a little bit more because I spent a lot of hours on it, because I think they were gonna give me like 50, and then I maybe asked for 60 because I was like, could you give me a little bit of, can you give me like a tip or something, because I did spend like maybe like 12 hours, or like it was like a ridiculous, like it took me a long time. And then they just said, what? But you agreed on 50. And then they just bailed. Like they didn't pay me or anything. They just dipped. So that was terrible. But I guess like the art itself was like a big hit, and then I got a few patrons out of it, so it's all good. Phil's gotta go. yeah, hopefully you're able to sleep it off, and yeah, rest and relax your mind a bit. Oh, oh, poor Basil. Boy, why are you keeping my boy waiting like that? Yeah. Yeah, it's in the past. There's not much you can do about it now. Oh, I hate when they ask for discounts. Oh yeah, okay. Nico's saying when they try to like barter with you. You're like, no, that's the price. But yeah, I guess like I was kind of overstepping by trying to get them to pay me a little more when we agreed to 50. So I do understand that guy, but he didn't have to just leave. He could. I did after that. I did say like, no, 50's fine. Like you can just pay me 50, but then they just ended up not even paying me anything, which is a lot worse, I think. Yeah, that's the real issue. Is like some like people just That's why you gotta find like the clients that actually value art. Those are the clients you hold on to and make sure you have good relationships with them, because you know they actually appreciate you and know your worth and like are willing to pay you more if you need it, or yeah, find those clients, because those ones are the ideal ones. Yeah, Chains, you mentioned that in your stream. I'm wondering if they're like animation commissions, because that's even harder to like to gauge the price of like how long would that take me, and would it be worth it? Because animation is a whole nother yeah, that's tricky. A lot more man hours. Because I did like a friend of mine wanted me to do like an animatic music video type thing, and I really didn't know how to price it, because I was like, okay, it's not fully animated, but they're moving pictures. But yeah, so it was very tricky to calculate how much that would be. When it's family, that's another thing too, because they... Oh shoot, I just closed the chat. That's very like, they're gonna try to barter with you if it's family members. Usually they're okay. When I do family or drawings for family, they're usually okay. They usually pay you, maybe even give you like a bonus too. At least for me. Okay, I gotta have to. Since I closed the chat, I'm gonna do. There we go. Yeah, they're asking you to do like physical paintings, not digital, because that would be insane. Too many bots. Yep. Can't tell them apart. Oh no, Della. So they paid you half and then they just bailed. Some people are like predators too. They can sense when you're like a younger artist and they could like take advantage of you. And that's terrible. Terrible. Some like there are some cases where it's just like some people are just like, how can they do something like this? They're just evil. Just evil. Like it's just evil. I got scammed one time. And I was just kind of baffled by it. Like, how can someone do this? That's just evil. And I'm so gullible that I fell for it. I almost lost a lot of money because I got scammed by someone who I thought was a potential client, but there were so many red flags. And like eventually I was just like, oh wait, this person's trying to scam me. And then I dipped out. I called my bank and made sure like that none of my information was given out. But he still had my email, or I don't know. And then like the whole thing just ended with them sending me like death threats, like I know where you live, I'm gonna send an assassin to your place and kill you. And I was like, assassin? Like, what the heck are you? I just like blocked all their emails, and I think I'm fine now. I don't think anybody's coming after me. But that was one of the cases where I was like, yeah, that person's just straight up evil. I don't know how you could do that to somebody. Let's see. Friends and family get 30% discount. That's really nice, Chance. Dang. That's a big chunk. Yeah, and with me, I don't like typically I don't like getting paid up front, because I get all the motivation sucked out of me. Like when I get the money up front, I just kind of go, all right, job's done, and I kind of linger on it too long. So I do like getting paid afterwards, because it helps motivate me a lot more. And plus I don't feel right taking the money when the job isn't done, because I want the client to be satisfied with what they get first, and then feel like I deserve the compensation. Oh, boy, it says that she saw a lot of Filipino artists that sell their art for $2. $2, that's insane. Oh my god. Yeah, that is crazy. Nico had a client ghost him for half a year. Oh my god, did you get your money? That irks me. Did you eventually get your money? Because I need to know. You do so single illustrations mostly, but you've had people do people have asked you to do animations, but when they tell you the price, yeah, no. Yeah, some people are like, can you work on like a full comic with me? And I was like, okay, how much do I get paid per page or per panel? And they're just like, nothing. I'm like, what? Yeah, you expect that's a great pitch. Oh yeah. Wait. Why, you haven't been paid? What's going on? That's terrible. Yeah, you should. Yeah, get ready to sue. Yeah, see, family members are kind of like, yeah, because they're a lot more lenient on like on paying. And Jess, oh, I want to see some of your physical paintings, Jess. I don't think I've ever seen any. Yeah, and once you start giving them out, then yeah, you're just gonna get more clients wanting that same thing. Oh no. Why is this such a common thing? I think that's why AI is so rampant, because why is this such a common thing of like artists getting gypped or screwed over, or just people not appreciating art and artists? That's why you gotta hold on to the gems. When you find clients that are like, you know, the good ones, then cling on to them. But they're just harder to find. Yeah, don't give up hope. There's people out there that are that appreciate you. Boy, it has family members asking for Da Vinci type portraits. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, there's a lot of, I've never tried Fiverr, but from like I've looked at it, there's so many like artists on there lowballing their prices. Like I saw someone on there saying like, I'll flat a whole page for like $3. I was like, dang, that ain't bad. Your foreigner client. Foreigner for you, like that. So yeah, I wonder where they lived. You have like a German lady. Oh, that's cool. You've worked on a children's book. That's really cool, Nico. Oh no, James says one of his clients might be dead. Yeah, R.I.P. I always think back to that, like all my school teachers that were like super old when I was in first grade or kindergarten. I was like, oh, they're probably gone now. Yeah, there's a lot of mentions of death in this stream. We got cats, got old ladies. Okay, I'm gonna just add some hair onto these nutties, and then I think we're good to go. Oh wait, no, let me do their gloves in their eyes. Oh, that's why. Could see why my sister was annoyed with eyes, because it's kind of, at least I know how I want them to look, but I can't imagine having to do the flats for the eyes when you don't have any lines to work with. That's why I told her to just keep them blank, because I'm gonna fill them in later. So I sent the like early on, I sent like an old version of episode 1 and 2 to proofreaders. And I was like, hopefully they don't mention the eyes, because it's obvious, like it's not done. But if they do, it's okay. And then Jess mentioned them. I was like, that's fine. And then Mitch, I sent it to Mitch, and he didn't send me any feedback until the very, very last minute. And he's just like, it's good, but some of the eyes aren't colored in. And that's all he said. It's like, oh my god, Mitch, you're killing me. Let's see what's happening in the street, in the chat. Ooh, boy, you're gonna submit your portfolio soon? You're gonna make a website soon? Yeah, I'm glad to be here for Boya's like resurgence, because I feel like when I first joined in the Discord group, everyone was talking about how like they haven't seen Boya post anything in like in a very long time, like I think like years or something. And then I joined in, and like all of a sudden Boya's just posting left and right. So I'm glad I was here to witness this. And her art is too good to be like kept away from the public. It's like almost tragic that it was kept away. Yeah, she really is. Yeah, a PDF would be good, and a website would be good if you could if you can make one. Your interviewer asked if you liked BL. Wow, what a perfect gig. That's like, yeah, it's amazing. Wow. It could still happen. There can be people over 40 that like BL. We'll be slacking. Yeah. See, I wasn't here for the drought. The Boya drought. I was not here for that. I only came back, or I only joined when it started to resurge. Yeah, we gotta I want to witness the Della's resurgence too. Although I think Della is gonna get the most is it the most improvement in the category? Yeah, I think for sure Della's gonna get most improvement on her art. I'm looking forward to that, the Discord Awards. And Goth, yeah, I want to see a comic by Goth. Della Nico. Yeah, I'm looking forward to all these comics. It was only the beginning. Still got a whole half of the year left. Actually, we're not even at the halfway mark. Alright. These nutties. Your back hurts from carrying. Mm-hmm. Your colors are getting better and your line art is getting better, Della. I feel like eventually you're gonna get like some sort of stylus or pen to because drawing with your finger, that's still wild to me. There is like a learning curve though with working with a digital pen, but I think you'll get a hang of it. No. The same color? But those fingers probably swole. These nutties in the background here are actually a little Easter egg. Because back in high school I had this comic, this superhero comic, and these are all the characters from that comic, so it's a callback to a very very old comic of mine. I don't think anybody except like my sisters and like a couple close friends that have read the comic would even would even notice or catch that reference. Oh my god, I just had like the biggest yawn. I'm still a little bit sleepy. It's probably pretty late now for Boyas, because she's like always 12 hours ahead. I don't want to pull another on the release day of the first 2 episodes, that was the worst ever, where I was pretty much up all day trying to finish that thing, so I don't want to have to do that again. Oh, yeah, that's very nice of you, Chains. You can send Della your old tablet. Depending on how big it is, that's like the shipping on that would be crazy. Unless you and Della live closer to each other. Depending on I'm always curious on like the map of all the Discord members, because we're all over the place. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, that would be easy. That'd be a lot easier than compared to other Discord members. Yeah, that would be really cool, Chains. Send Della your old tablet. Are we still live, or is YouTube not responding? Jess says that that the stream might be dead. I'm gonna just double check. Are we dead? It seems to be still going on my phone. Let me know if it's still going. Yeah, maybe it's Chainsaw's fault. He was spreading too much kindness. I mean, if it's 20 like really good illustrations, then that's worth it. But I do think being like selective with the art, you don't want to overwhelm them with too many illustrations. 20 might be a little too much. yeah, I think it's good to delete a couple of them. I don't know why there's such a stomach bug going on. Like, I had the diarrheas, and then Phil had diarrhea. There's something going on. I wouldn't mind a museum tour of Boya's art. But yeah, for a portfolio, that might be too much. Like, just the people viewing it might be overwhelmed. Purple. Are we back? The stream is back online. Nice. I don't know what happened. I think it's just my internet connection. Yes. I'm alive. I don't do y'all remember if I got cut off or anything? Like when did it die? Cause I'm out here talking a bunch of nonsense. Alright. That should be good enough. just gonna do very simple. Oh man, that's very. I think the chat is very behind on the stream. So there's gonna be a big delay. Because Boya is responding to something that I talked about like 20 minutes ago. Yeah, it's probably all messed up, the timing of everything. It's okay. Alright, I think we've got this photo down. Oh shoot, let's get this one done too. I'm not gonna, probably won't color this one. I'm just gonna, oh, it's so bad. But you know what, I'm just gonna keep it. It's only yeah, I'm just gonna keep it. It's not bad, it's just a little bit goofy. Yeah, Nico, it's all you, man. Just good luck. I'll clean it up a little bit. There you go. Yeah. Skits! I'm always happy to see skits. There's there was like a crash, and now everybody's kind of catching up, so there's a bit of a delay with everybody. I don't know how to fix that. Like maybe I can refresh somehow, but I'm just gonna keep going. Okay, I can't be fixing too much though. Just gonna tweak it a little bit and then move on. I know I was so bummed out that I missed the stream, and then it made me feel a little bit better that a lot of people missed it, but I'm still bummed. Like I wanted to be there. Oh no. So all of my, yeah, I don't even remember what I was talking about, but none of that made it through. That's a bummer. Nice. I want to see that portfolio, boy. Yeah, I think 10 is the perfect amount. Yeah, Nico agrees. What's up, Della G? Yeah, isn't it? It's like 5 a.m. for you skits. What you doing here? Either you're... Okay, you woke up 2-3 hours ago. I was just about to ask if you stayed up or you just woke up early. This is the derpiest picture of Betty, but you know what? I'm just gonna keep it. Let's just move on. It's kind of goofy, but it's supposed to be. I don't know if this helps, but I'm gonna just divide them up a bit. No. Oh no, Della's gotta go. Yeah, bye Della. I'm glad you could join. Thanks for chilling out. You've been it's been a while actually, the stream. So see you later. Bye bye Della G. I think that's gonna stick. That's gonna stick around, Della G. Oh no. But yes, please do smash that like. Yeah, it does kind of. I was looking forward to it all week, so I'm sad I missed it. This is kind of helping though. It's like a little after party. I think Mondays do work pretty well. Because I was asking skits like. Not skits. I was asking chains like if Yuning is Sundays and Wednesdays, chains usually does it on Saturdays. So like maybe Monday would work for me if I do Monday streams. Yeah, I think it was a success, because a lot of people are joining in. I could try to do it a little bit earlier, so like people like Phil and Della can join in, because they got school tomorrow. Okay, moving on from this picture. Got those ones done. This one's also very messy. Yeah, it's okay. Just gonna clean it a little bit, and then it should be fine. Like, am I ever gonna do line art again? Or am I just gonna keep doing these kind of sketch line art hybrids? Because it does save me a bunch of time. I don't know. I think for like covers and things, that could be more polished. But for comics, I'll just stick to this sketch line art hybrid. That's just rough though. This is... I think Nico will make it work. Yeah. Yeah, see, I feel like all of our time, like the delays are all off. Yeah, Yuning has Wednesdays. And James, I wish you would have saw the previous episodes, because now we're getting to the super rushed the episodes that gotta be due like 2 days from now, so we're just kind of rushing to the finish line, and I can't do as polished as I would like, but I'm learning to accept it. Alright, I was gonna make Betty's head a little bit bigger here. think episode 3 was like perfect in terms of being prepared for it. That's where I wanted to be for every one of these episodes. Like, it got finished like it's all complete and finished at least 2 days before release date, so that I can get a head start on other episodes. So somehow we did a great job on 3. We finished 3 way before the deadline. So yeah, I don't know. But I feel like 4, 5, and 6 are just gonna be brutal. Cause we have not started those. Okay, I'm just gonna move on. Yeah, it's kind of nice. I'm doing a little stream since everyone missed, or a lot of people missed Sunday. But I am doing all right. Just trying to finish these comics. Our deadlines are pretty insane, but I think we could do it. Chains has his next episode done this weekend. Oh, ain't that nice? That's real nice, Chains. Then you don't have to worry about delivering on time. Aiming for the 10th. Yeah, sweet. That's a good window. And then like, yeah, if it comes to it, you still have like 5 more days, extra days to get it done. So that's your soft window. Seems like you're doing good on efficiency. Now you got your last action panel. That's cool. I can't wait to see where it goes. Episode 3. And you just got back from the Comic-Con. You got a Squid Game beanie, a couple keychains, a keyboard, a mouse, a headset, and a 4K. Dang. So many prizes. I feel bad because the delay is so bad. Should I try to refresh? I feel like I'm responding to stuff super late. But I don't know if that will kick me out or something. Is there a way to just refresh the chat? Possibly? Here, I'm gonna try something here. Okay, I think this will work. Yeah, now I think I have a more updated chat. Oh, I was hoping Chains would get dressed up. Oh, his son got dressed as Tinjiro from Demon Slayer. That's cute. Yeah, Skits is also drawing. Everyone's drawing. That's cool. Yeah, that's adorable. Adorable. Yeah, Jane's got so many prizes. That's a big haul. Oh. I've got many embarrassing I've never been to Comic-Con, but I've been to like anime cons. I've got lots of embarrassing stories, but I don't want to go into them. They're just on my mind right now because Chains mentioned the Comic-Con. Tinjiro from Demon Hunter. I don't know these things. It's been a while since I've seen any anime. My younger sister, she's seen Demon Slayer. Okay, I'm just gonna move on. I'm starting to might as well just finish these flats. I'm here. One less flats to worry about. How long has it been? I think if when we hit the 3-hour mark, I can stop the stream. we where are we at here? Like, how long have we been streaming? Oh, we did already pass the 3-hour mark. All right, I can go on for a little bit longer. Boya probably wants to sleep. If she's still even here. I just just a second. Oh, wait, do I have 2 different chats open up right now? Boya is still making her portfolio. You're gonna send your application tonight? Yeah, you should probably go to sleep. And good luck. I'm giving you all the luck. Yeah, Skit says manifest your dreams, Boya. Yeah, they should really. They're missing out if they don't hire you. Yeah, everyone's giving you, wishing you luck. I'm gonna head out soon too, cause it's all past 3 hours. I'm getting a little hungry. And I gotta send these over to Nico too. Yeah, let's move on from this picture. Yeah, get on that portfolio, Chains. Yeah, it's tough. I think trying to find work is tough for everybody right now. you've got a good chance, boy. All right, let's move on. Let's draw her eyes in real quick. Okay. And her threads. Let's just do her threads real quick. All right. All right, I think I might yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream right here. Thank you everybody for joining in. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm just gonna work hard on trying to finish this episode on time on Thursday, and the new episode should be out tomorrow. It's scheduled to come out tomorrow. Yeah, let's do this again. Maybe Mondays can be my streaming days. We'll see. Thanks for it's fun seeing everybody. Catch you later. Bye bye. Good night. Good night to everyone who's gonna go to sleep, and have a good day to everyone who is just about to start their day. But later.